drinking, stop smoking, so I can be around for y'all. Y'all made me who I am. If it wasn't for y'all, I wouldn't be who I am. I thank y'all. You know what I'm saying? I thank everybody in this room for all of the love that y'all ever gave me.
This is Flavor Flav speaking.
Gave me on reality TV. I just thank y'all for y'all making me who I am to society. Because if it wasn't for y'all, I would not be the Flavor Flav that I am today, and I would not be sitting on this stage. So my gratitude goes out to everybody. I'm real grateful. You know, so if anybody want to stop smoking, they want to stop, and if you want to stop drinking, you can't do it. It was kind of hard for me, but I did it. And if I can do it, you can do it too.
I read your book, by the way. I read your whole book, so I know a lot.
Okay.
A lot. It's a great book, y'all. By the way, get his life story. This book is amazing.
It's called Flavor Flav, the Icon, and Memoirs.
Yeah, it's great. You're a genius musically. You're a musical genius, a prodigy. Can you tell everybody, Prince plays about 26 something instruments, 27. You play roughly 14 instruments. So his musicality is crazy, and a lot of people don't know that.
Yeah.
Can you talk about your background?
Well, a lot of the instruments that I do play, I was self-taught, taught myself. You know what I'm saying? But I say that was God teaching me instead of me teaching myself. You know what I'm saying? That was God teaching me. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, He did plant that musical seed in me. You know what I'm saying? I've been doing music since I was 5 years old.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The whole line. And out of the fact, my first instrument was the organ.
Really?
And the first song that I ever learned how to play by myself was that.
Exclusive.
Yeah, that was the first song I ever learned how to play by myself, but I mastered it.
Yeah, no doubt.
But then I started, playing around with all the other records, used to take the record player, put it on top of the organ. I used to play along with the record, you know what I'm saying? This is way back in the days, like, Temptations, Diana Ross and the Supremes, Four Tops, Patti LaBelle, Bluebells, Blue Magic, you know what I'm saying? The Stylistics, you know what I'm saying? So I used to put all of these records on the turntable, and then I used to play along with the records till finally I started playing them. And that's how I taught myself.
That's dope. I mean, and don't diminish that self-talk. That's what we do.
Yeah.
That's what hip-hop is.
Yeah, that's what hip-hop is.
When you think about your journey, man, you have one of the most interesting lives I've ever read about. What do you think about your journey, your story, and all that it encompasses? Like, I'm sure you reflect on it quite a bit at this point, right?
Well, let me say this. It's been definitely a lifelong lesson journey. You know what I'm saying? Because every day we live, we learn something. Every single day. You know what I'm saying? And this journey that I've been on is pretty interesting. You know what I'm saying? But it taught me a lot. You know what I'm saying? To where, even though I don't have a high school diploma, but I am, and I'm letting all y'all in here know, I'm going back to high school to get my diploma.
This is Flavor Flav speaking.
And not only that, but all of you will get to witness it if you watch TV, because that's going to be my new reality TV show. Yeah, I'm going to go back to high school, I'm going to get my diploma, man. You know what I'm saying? The whole line. And the reason why I'm doing this and putting it on TV is because, number one, for a lot of people that don't have their diplomas, that's like me around my age, I just want to let people know, hey, listen, it's never too late to go back and get it. But also my message is for the kids that's in school right now today.
Yeah.
You know, my thing is this. While you're here, and you got the chance, get your diploma now because you're gonna have a hard time going through life without it. Number one, and number two, you might not make it back here like me to get it. So you get it now.
So let's fast forward just a little bit to Public Enemy. Public Enemy. I'll be honest, man. Public Enemy is one of my favorite groups ever, and I have so much respect for the group for what it did for us younger folks, what it did for the culture, what it did for America, and the way you guys stood up and represented is pretty much unparalleled. Even folks that didn't like the politics, like you converted people to see us and what we faced in a way that I don't think any other group has ever done. So I have to ask you, it's a certain magic though, a chemistry that also we've never seen in a group. You have yourself, Chuck D, you have Professor Griff, you have the S1Ws, you have Terminator X, you have this alchemy, and it all comes together in almost like a big, shout out to DJ Johnny Juice, and it all explodes into this phenomenon. Can you give us a little breakdown of not only the history, but just how y'all work together? Because on paper, this will never work, is what you said.
Let me say it like this, because, like you said, it's the chemistry.
Right.
And Public Enemy had some crazy chemistry. You know what I'm saying? In the whole nine, my partner Chuck D, Professor Griff, S1Ws, Terminator X. You know what I'm saying? They didn't smoke. They didn't drink. You know what I'm saying? In the whole nine. On the other hand, I was the only one in my group that smoked, that drank, that party. You know what I'm saying? In the whole nine. So when you take those two elements and you put them together, you get Public Enemy.
And it's funny, man.
No faking moves. No faking moves because, first of all, I am who I am.
Got a terrible
I ain't
view.
faking this. I'm dead serious about this right here. You know what I'm saying? And this is a chemistry that a lot of other groups really didn't have. You know what I'm saying? But I thank God that He made me the way I am. I thank God He made them the way that they were. You know, when you put us together and everything, you know what I'm saying? It was like a meteor hitting the earth.
Yeah.
And you get an explosion. You know what I'm saying? I didn't mean to make them explode.
No, but you were the difference between Public Enemy and a lot of other groups. You were the difference, you know what I mean? And I think that we fail to recognize that it's quite possible that Public Enemy without Flavor Flav wouldn't have made it. Do you ever think of that?
Well, let me say this, Chuck, Professor Griff, S1Ws, all of them, they, like I said, they didn't smoke, they didn't drink, they didn't really, party back in the day, and they were, portraying, Muslim type of way of life, you know what I'm saying, in the whole nine. I ended up becoming Muslim to myself, one time, but my thing is this, if you're not going to be real about something, don't try to be something that you're really not. You keep it real, you know what I'm saying, in the whole nine. So those were two opposite elements, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, back in the days, when you go You know what I'm saying? Everybody's just sitting around. You get on the mic and you be like, come on, y'all, where you wallflowers? Get up on the wall. Get up on the floor. Come on, have a ball. Everybody, come on. Just throw your hands in the air. You know what I'm saying? The whole nine. So my thing, my part of the group was my job was to hype up the crowd. So while Chuck D is doing his thing, I'm on the other side trying to hype up the crowd. Come on, bro.
The greatest hype man ever.
Yeah, that was my job, you know what I'm saying? Hyping up the crowd and everything, you know what I'm saying? So that's why that when I first came out and started doing it, no other groups were doing it. Nobody was out there being a hype man, hype up the crowd and nothing. So yes, I was the first one to do it.
I was about to ask you that.
I was the first one to do it. The second flavor of the business, who I call, a lockdown of me.
Okay.
This is terrible footage, but I'm gonna take the audio, maybe put a picture of it.
My boy, Bushwick Bill. Bushwick Bill was Flavor Flav #2.
Rest in peace, Bushwick Bill. He's hilarious too.
Now I get to go for Flavor Flav #3. You ready for that one? I don't know if you guys remember a group called Leaders of the New School. Okay, well, Busta Rhymes, Flavor Flav #3. Now, Flavor Flav #4, you ready for that one? I know for a fact that all of y'all know about Wu-Tang Clan. So Flavor Flav #4 was ODB. Now, there's one more. Flavor Flav #5. You ready for that one?
Yeah. Who is it?
If everybody know of a group called the Flip Mode Squad. All right, Split Star. That's Flavor Flav #5.
Your legacy is crazy because that's now a fixture in hip hop. That's a permanent fixture in hip hop.
Yeah, when you just sat here and you said, Split Star said he hate me, I'm like, I'm the one that passed the torch to him. And to tell you the truth, Split Star, he was only joking when he said that to you. Because I seen Split Star a few days ago and he was telling me how glad he was to take the torch from me. He keeps like, yo, play, come on, you passed the torch to me, remember? I'm like, okay, I remember. Yeah, I passed the torch to Split, man, and he's carrying that torch well.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's back and Busta up doing his thing.
Oh, yeah.
Also, just to let y'all know, Busta Rhymes, he got his name from me and Chuck.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
From me and Chuck D. And ain't Shockley. He named him Busta Rhymes. Yeah, I know. I'm hitting a lot of y'all in the head with bricks right now. Y'all ain't even know that.
I knew that one. Yeah. Now, Flav, the difference between you and other hype men is you have records. You have legitimate songs, and quite frankly, you are a legitimate piece of iconic records, as I noted earlier. I want to ask you, what's your favorite song that you did?
My favorite song that I did, what, on a solo basis?
Let's do both, Public Enemy and solo.
My favorite song, my most favorite song of all is Public Enemy #1.
Hey! No Chuck, man! No.
Yeah, and that's the reason why it's my favorite, because that's the first record that we ever put out. That's the first time I ever really, heard our product on the radio. And I was like, oh shit, we really on the radio. Being on the radio was big. I don't care what nobody say. That was huge. And I remember Mr. Magic. Mr. Magic, you know, rest in peace, God bless him. Because me and Magic became friends after he passed away, but before he passed away, you know what I'm saying? I remember he put Public Enemy #1 on the radio, and then as the record was going off, he was like, yo, who are these suckers? Who are these suckers, man? We ain't gonna have no more music by the suckers. So I was taping radio stage. I was taping the radio show. You know what I'm saying? So back in the days, we had the pause button tape. I remember pause button tapes, right? So I was making the pause button tape with Mr. Magic, Colin, Public Enemy, Suckers, and the whole nine. So I took his voice, I sampled it, and I put it on the beginning of Cold Laughing with Flavor. I was like, okay, you want to diss us? Now I'm going to take your voice and I'm going to diss you with your own voice. You know what I'm saying? So then that's when it said, no more music by the suckers, no more music by the suckers, no more music by the suckers. I'm like, yo, man, who you calling suckers? Who we think he is calling suckers, man? Yo, you know, trying to put a black guy in the game, but yo, we ain't gonna let him put a black guy in the game, boy, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, boy. You got a solo, flavor, or a solo. 1, 2, I think I'm burning my mic out.
Go ahead. No, that's...
Yeah, so that was the beginning of Cold Living. And yo, I think this mic is kind of...
You good.
Yo, this mic should be full of energy, because it should be plugged into me. Yo, I'm gonna tell you, if y'all ever lose power in your house, plug in the flame. I will power up your whole crib.
What creatively, how was the creative process? I maintain It Takes a Nation of Millions to Hold Us Back is the greatest album, hip-hop album of all time.
Thank you.
Point blank period, I would argue anybody down, period. I don't care about nothing. That is the greatest album of all time.
Thank you, family. I appreciate that.
But you guys had the Bomb Squad backing you up creatively, you know.
Well, we were the Bomb Squad.
You were the Bomb Squad.
Right. Chuck D, Hank Shockley, Keith Shockley, my boy Eric Vietnam said I love the Flavor Flav. We were the Bomb Squad.
Exactly.
We made our own music. Everything we did in-house.
Now, you guys were so unconventional. You know, some people didn't like it because you might step on a record and smush it up and then pick it up and then sample it, or, you know, but it was very, like, sonically, you know, energetic, honestly, and just almost like chaotic. Can you talk about the processes behind the lyrics
Well,
a little bit?
I mean, well, the lyrics came from the heart. The lyrics came from our soul. You know what I'm saying? And not only that, but also our first album that we ever put out called You Don't Come Rush the Show. Me and Chuck D wrote that album on a U-Haul truck when we was working for his dad. Yeah, we was working for his dad delivering furniture.
Hot in there.
It's
hot in there, y'all.
So we would ride around on the truck. We would be writing lyrics to tracks and everything. And then after that, we would go in the studio and we would record what we wrote in the truck that day. So me and Chuck wrote our first album on a U-Haul truck.
You guys were unapologetic,
Guys, I'm about to get off of this because my phone is about to die and I gotta charge it. But before I leave, but I did get to see Flavor Flav. Flav's still in there.
Also, the word nigga got to change my phone. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, though, but I was a street life. You know what I'm saying? So everybody related to me. Everybody related to me. Everybody got a street, you know, and to get from your house to the job without going to school. Everybody has a street life, you know what I mean? So, not like me, I did the KIU. Keep it moving. Yeah, keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? Chuck D and all of them, you know, they come. You know, I let them deal with the common person and all of that stuff. Man, I just think, yeah, you can have all that garbage.
All right, I'm getting off this thing. Because I got a feeling he's going to take pictures afterwards. So I'll be back after the picture taker.
I got good proprioception.
I was so mad. I was taking forever when you get home.